What good comes out of camp?
There's not too much. Besides Bieber, I think he's...
Yeah, you love Bieber.
He provides laughter.
You're a believer.
I am a believer. I am.
Your host, Stephen Gutowski here. Today I'm with some idiot in a Guy Fawkes mask, otherwise known as Joe Schoffstall. Joe is my colleague at the Capital City Project. He's something of a reporter.
I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't say that much.
It's completely idiotic. Today we're going to be playing Call of Duty Ghosts. Specifically, we're going to play Blitz, which is where you run at the other team and try to get into their glowing hole. That's basically...
Get in their what?
You gotta get in their glowing hole to score points. You score by getting into their glowing hole.
Okay.
It's just that simple and weird. You can take your stupid mask out of now.
Thank God. He makes me wear this mask all day because he says I'm really ugly.
That's true.
So I had to come onto the show wearing the mask. I forgot to take it off.
People need to experience the pain that I experience on a daily basis.
I can't even look over there right now. It's terrible.
It's truly horrifying. Usually the mask helps, but we want people to be able to hear your horrifying voice as well as see your ugly face. So
I feel so bad for people right now.
I tried to shoot an episode with David Fredoso, who's far smarter and better than both of us, but I screwed it up and the audio didn't work, so you guys get to watch me and Joe Schoffstall.
He's been relegated to having me on the show, and that's pretty bad. Barrett, how do I do this stuff?
Alright, so see the glowing hole? Mm-hmm. That's our glowing hole. Don't let anyone...
That's a glory hole right there?
That's our glory hole. Don't let people in it. It's glowing, and if another man comes and shoves himself in this hole...
So I want to shove myself in the other guys'
shove yourself into their hole, and that's how we'll win. Today I wanted to talk about the biggest news story in the last half decade. Half century. No, since ever. Which is Justin Bieber getting arrested for drunkenly driving and then, I guess, resisting arrest, too.
He got arrested last week for what? Throwing eggs at somebody's house and causing $20,000 worth of damage?
There was some weird thing about eggs last week.
Well, he didn't get arrested. His house got searched. They came with a warrant and found a bunch of drugs in his house.
Yeah.
I keep dying.
Twice in a row. I got stuck on this guy.
I'm never going to find the glory hole. I'm just
getting in the glory hole.
Never going to find the damn glory hole.
I went right into
Is that the glory hole? Is that the glory hole?
No, not at all.
What is that?
It's just a flare.
Oh, okay, so the white people are the enemies.
Always on.
The white people? Okay.
The white people.
Go whitey.
I'm going back to the hole.
How do I find the hole?
Sliding into the glory hole.
Woo! I can't find this hole.
So there was a big debate on Twitter about Bieber. Essentially, there's two parties involved. One says that we need to free Bieber when he's done nothing wrong. When he's drunk driving, what's the big deal, right? And the other side says we should deport him back to Canada. Where do you fall on this spectrum?
You know what? I love Justin Bieber. He's kind of like the Rob Ford in America, but a lot thinner, and not a politician, a lot younger, and not as good looking either. So I mean,
he's nothing like it.
He's not. Well, yeah, he's nothing like Rob Ford. Who doesn't like talking about Justin Bieber?
Yeah.
Ever?
Who doesn't love talking about him all the time? I think Dan Foster at National Review, I think he got it right. He said that clearly we're building the fence on the wrong side of the country. We need to keep these crazy Canadians out.
No, we need more Biebers. The more the better. We do have Nickelback, though. We should deport those guys.
Look, we're actually winning.
Are we?
Yeah.
Because I've died probably like 20 times already.
Why don't you stay here and protect our team's chastity by covering the glory hole?
But I'm just like, can I just go in the glory hole one time? Is that too much to ask? You have to intersperse clips of, what was that, Gold Rush? And they were talking about the glory hole the entire time. I can't even protect our glory hole. I'm not even...
Die! Yeah. Oh god, a wolf ate my bones. A wolf mutilated my genitals. Speaking of people getting caught with their hand in the glory hole, so to speak, McDonnell was indicted just recently, basically for his wife constantly asking some rich guy to give them stuff. Such a weird scandal to me. This rich guy gave the McDonald's a bunch of money and gifts so that Bob McDonnell would become like his spokesperson for his crappy off-market medication or whatever it was.
He was offered a plea deal in December, which would have exonerated his wife, but he declined it. So now he's facing 14 counts because he's hell-bent that his argument's going to be his wife was doing all this and he had no knowledge of it. So his wife is out of public figures. That's probably the way they're going to take it. So when the penalty wouldn't be as harsh. It wouldn't be for what they're going for.
I don't know. That doesn't, according to the indictment, though, that doesn't sound like it's true. I mean,
that's what
it
they
sounds
were
like his wife
about.
initiated all this stuff. Like
she initiated the relationship.
She asked for like the dress and like a Rolex for him
for Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah, all this stuff she asked. She asked for all that stuff, but he became like a spokesperson for this guy's like pseudo medication. So
well, killed somebody.
He didn't know. He did.
I finally killed somebody. What was that like? 10 minutes in.
Our glory hole.
I wasn't even near the glory hole. Of course, there's another guy. Oh, I killed him too.
Got
two people.
Kills.
2 people now.
Look at you.
I gotta go for that glory hole.
Die.
Can I just hide somewhere for the remainder of the game? Because I'm horrible at this.
Because we're waiting for a game doesn't mean you should start taking selfies. It's just, this is all he does all day long. Just all day. Selfie, selfie, selfie.
This is my first time taking selfies ever, okay?
It's really weird. All day long is all he does, I swear to God.
It's true. I only take selfies.
Apparently, New York is now like subpoenaing all of James O'Keefe's documents in the last since he founded that organization, which seems pretty intense. It's a lot of information that they're trying to get from him. Their excuse is that we need to make sure he's paying into the unemployment fund properly, something along those lines. That doesn't seem to be a very common, especially with the timing involved. It just seems like Cuomo's making good on his comments about how conservatives don't belong in New York. And I think didn't O'Keefe say now he's going to consider legal?
Yeah, considering going to New Jersey. The really weird thing about this whole episode is they want everybody's name who's been paid by Project Veritas, be it an undercover person, be it a contractor, the actual people in the organization in New York right now. They want all their names. They want pay stubs so they can get names from that. In Wisconsin, the John Doe stuff that was going on against allies of Governor Scott Walker, they launched subpoenas and they're raiding homes. New York's not the same as that, but essentially what they were trying to do is intimidate donors. They're trying to basically just intimidate the organizations who are tied or who have helped Scott Walker. I mean, I'm not saying that this New York thing is the same thing, but at the same time, if they have all these pay stubs with people's names, who's to say that those won't somehow get out? And those people would love to see who's in Project Veritas. They would love to see who's part of the organization.
Right. The timing seems very suspicious to say the least.
Project Veritas, they have been audited, and they were absolutely fine before.
Yeah.
This is recent too, and all of a sudden they got slapped with the subpoena.
Have you made it into the glory hole at all?
I haven't. I haven't even been close to the glory hole.
You've never even learned the anatomy of the glory hole.
I can't. Yeah, if I ran it, I could run over the glory hole here. It depends how big and gaping it is in this game, but if it's a small glory hole, I'm not even gonna know I went past the glory hole. Is that the glory hole?
That is.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Finally found the glory hole.
Oh, made it through. Sad. Poor Joe.
Getting rejected as soon as I get to the glory hole.
Glory hole virgin.
I become a nervous wreck when I play these games too.
Nervous wreck. Glory hole! Get to the glory hole.
You're dying before the glory hole too.
Oh God, they're all over. They're all over the place.
I'm really close. Oh, I died again right before it.
This episode's gonna be really gross.
Yeah.
Really close.
Oh, come on. Seriously, never playing this game again. Never.
Die. No, there's another one. No.
Hey! I'm here. Oh wait, no, I'm not. I'm not even.
Turn. It's right there. Yes, go over it.
I made it to the glory hole. Oh, I'm so excited right now. 15-1.
Right, we did so well. I'm the last. I'm the last guy to die.
That was horrible. Never playing that game again in my life.
Well, anyway, that does it for this week on Games and Guns.
Mission
My
failed.
special guest,
We'll be
Joe
prepared next
Schoffstall.
time.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back again next week. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. is a live stream, and every Thursday is a new episode on YouTube. So make sure you check it out. Thank you, and goodbye.
Bye. It's gonna be a really bad episode.
I think it's going to turn out good, actually.
Well, you can edit out the boring, the
Yeah,
downtime, stuff like that.